Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Kyle and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys something really cool. This finally came in the mail today. This is the PocketSprite. Now for those of you who don't know, the PocketSprite is a bit of an interesting device. This is basically a mini Game Boy Color, Sega emulator device kind of thing. It's the first and smallest of its kind. I am really super excited to show you guys this. So I'm gonna open this thing up and show you what's inside. Hi there, I'm Kyle, and I'm a 20-something living in northern Kentucky, just south of Cincinnati, Ohio. I like to do lots of fun things. Some of them are a little crazier than others, but I also enjoy building cool stuff in my spare time, and I love traveling to and exploring all sorts of neat and interesting places. So this is my life. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for being here. So as you can pretty clearly see, this thing is still in the plastic and I haven't even opened it up yet. Now I know that this thing is supposed to be like impossibly tiny. It's supposed to fit on a keychain. I wonder how big it is. Right here I've got the officially Nintendo licensed Game & Watch Mario game. This thing fits in the palm of your hand and it's pretty small. It does fit in your pocket, but it's a monochrome screen and it runs on a watch battery. And I don't really think you can play Game Boy Color games on this. Alright, I'm not going to string you guys along anymore. I am just as excited as you are to see this thing. So let's go ahead and open it up. Oh man, I am so excited, guys. This box is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Moment of truth. No, instructions. What? What? How does... What? There is no way that this can play Game Boy Color games. Absolutely no way. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, I should explain, this is what's called the Hacker Edition of the PocketSprite. So I have to put it together, but I figured you guys would want to see what's inside. So, let's grab that. Let's see what else they put in here. A flat micro USB cable. That's pretty neat. I guess you use this just for recharging. And we have the screen bezel and some buttons and the keychain keyring. Let's go ahead and put this together then. What is this? Well, that's kind of neat. It looks like they give actually a screen protector as well. That's pretty cool. I like that. So, guys, this has a 240 megahertz dual-core CPU inside it. That's 2 cores, a dual-core processor in this tiny little thing on this little board here. It also has 520 kilobytes of RAM. The screen resolution is 96 by 64 pixels, but it's cropped to a 5:4 ratio. So it can display most games pretty well. I think it's like 80 by something pixels that it's cropped down to. The screen itself is actually about 25 by 22 millimeters in size. This thing can play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Sega Master System, and Sega Game Gear games. Oh, look how tiny that is, guys. That's so small. Look at that. Unreal. I've got the Game & Watch right there. That thing is so small. And when you compare it to an actual Game Boy Color, it's just silly how small this thing is. It is cartoonishly small. Just to make sure I don't break anything, I've got my ESD safe tweezers here. Let's go ahead. Make sure that this is omnidirectional, so this can just pop in right there and fit just like so. So there's the D-pad. Here is the, what's going to be the B or A button. I can't remember what way this goes in. I think the upper one is the A button. We'll flip this one over. We have the B button. Here's our start and select buttons. These things are so tiny. Wow. Pop that in there. Come on, go in. Alright. And I guess this is the power button. This goes up top. Okay. There goes the screen protector. I think I got this right. Okay, there we go. So the speaker is proving to be the most stubborn. Okay, so we got the speaker in. I guess it's now or never. Let's pop the back on. Snapped right together. Now, I'm not a keychain guy. I don't like having these things, so I opted to leave the keychain out. But before you close yours up, if you did order one, make sure you put the keychain in there. Otherwise, I'm not sure you'd even be able to get this thing apart again. Doesn't look like I've got any dust on the screen yet. I'm taking a close look at it. Looks pretty clear of dust. That right here. Oh, it's not sticking. Pretty sure this is the side to go down. I don't know what to do from here. Am I expected to have glue to put that together? So I just did a little bit of research and I realized that you actually have to glue the screen lens over the display. So you actually have to glue it onto the plastic shell. So let's give this a shot. Guys, I wouldn't recommend this. I'd recommend you use super glue or something. This is probably the worst kind of glue to use for this. Will it work? Nope. So after many attempts to get the screen bezel to attach with just hot glue, I decided to go out and get some super glue. So I've got some crazy glue here, and I'm gonna give this a try here. So yeah, this part right here, the gluing it, I wasn't expecting. I don't know how I feel about it. I have mixed feelings about the whole thing. Well guys, let's go ahead and power this on now. Wow, okay. So right here, if you can see it, it's telling the wireless network to connect to. It's PKSPR, and then to go to that address. And this is going to allow us to load games onto the PocketSprite. I don't know what this thing is doing. I literally turned it on, I get into a game, try to power the thing off, and then it goes and does that. Just a blinking red light. I don't know what this thing is doing, but it is not working right. This is not cool. Will it charge? Yeah, it'll charge. See the battery icon on there. Flashing red light. It's like buzzing. I don't understand why this thing is doing what it's doing. This is kind of frustrating. 45 bucks and the thing doesn't work. I think I finally managed to coax some life back into this thing. I don't know how, but for some reason now, instead of the blinking red light, it's at that screen. It's at the reset screen again. I posted a video on Reddit basically asking the maker of this what's going on with my device. This is actually the first time in like an hour I've managed to get it to do anything other than blink with a red light or indicate that it's charging. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm gonna keep fiddling with it though. I think now that I got back to this menu, I can get somewhere. I mean, that's my hope, at least. There we go. That menu. It's the recovery menu again. I've tried every single one of these settings, and none of them do anything. I mean, they show stuff happening on the screen, but none of them get me into the device itself. I don't know what is going on with my PocketSprite, but I'm pretty disappointed. I've sent the company a support email. I've sent them a message on Reddit. I posted a video of the problem that I'm having. I don't know. I'm exhausted. I've fought this thing for 5 hours now. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. It's like almost 2 in the morning. I'll post another update video here soon regarding anything that I hear from PocketSprite, as well as any solutions I find, if I find any solutions. It's all up in the air right now, guys. I want to thank you guys again so much for watching, and if you liked this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up below, and if you want to see more of my content in the future, I'd really appreciate if you also click the subscribe button as well. Thank you guys again all so much for watching again. You all stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hey guys, one more thing. Don't leave the video just yet. After I had made my initial post in the PocketSprite subreddit and sent an email to PocketSprite support, the inventor of the PocketSprite, Jeroen Domburg, reached out to me in person via email and asked me to try a few things to coax some life back into my device. I've only had a chance to try out one of these possible fixes so far, and unfortunately it hasn't made any difference in my PocketSprite's performance. However, Jeroen did promise that I will be receiving a new device in the mail very soon, regardless of whether or not I can get mine working again. I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm not angry with Jeroen and his team at all, and if anything, they have been exemplary in their handling of this situation. You can expect to see a part 2 to this video in the near future, when I show off a working PocketSprite. Thanks again for watching everyone, stay awesome, and I'll see you in my next video.